Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sam B right here with the Tune Up Show. So check it out, right? I just got finished doing another video. Andrew Tate, yes, of course. I mean, the only reason why that guy sticks out to me is because he's literally saying the same things I'm saying, and the only difference is that his staff and in the bank account, whatever's in the bank account. Well, look, I got tons of respect for his content, for what he is saying now, and as far as whatever it is that he's doing, I got mad respect, But also, hey man, Andrew, look, I'm a very small channel, and it is what it is. We all live in this reality. We all live in this simulation that a lot of people like to refer to. Hey man, you rock out, bro. Do you? Okay? Do you? I'm not saying you're an evil person. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying that these boys that's growing up, they need a marker in life. They need a father, a real father, not like what you might see on TV or something. These young boys, they need their fathers. Okay, I grew up with plenty of guys that didn't know their fathers, and as much as my dad was an influence in their lives, they saw that in me because that's who I was. I was in the image of my father. Okay? And that's why I haven't made the thumbnail yet, but by the time I'm recording this and upload it to YouTube, you're going to see that when it comes to a father, I think PBS, public broadcasting station, which is fair use. So I'm going to play this whole thing. And PBS, if you try to go after me, that means that you are a private entity and you get privately funded, which allegedly you already do. Okay? Through the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation. Okay? So I'm playing this whole thing about Arthur. If you try to mess with this video, okay, I will go to the top. All right? And that's just what it is. So I'm recording now. So this is Arthur. This is a childhood TV show I used to watch. Actually, me and my brother, Boozarts, we were talking about how men need to talk to their daughters or their sons and just be men. It's hard to be a father today. And I know Mother's Day is tomorrow. I get it. But see, I'm not for the mediocrity. Okay, I don't really care for it because see, I know my mother. I love my mother. I love my mother to death. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my mother. If she called me up right now and need me somewhere, yes, I would do it. And if I could do it, I would do it. Okay? And that's just what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and I think this episode portrayed in just a moment how a father deals with his son. So I'm going to be playing bits and bits of it. Let's check it out. Let's do it.
He must be doing his homework. I'm working on my...
He tearing up all them damn cookies. That's what he doing. But yeah, this was a fun show. I really enjoyed Arthur. I really enjoyed growing up. See, PBS back in the day, man, they knew how to play show. If you're my age or a little older, you knew about Arthur, the old Arthur. You knew about what's his name, Mr. Rogers. You knew about Shining Time Station. You knew about oh my God, it's so many shows on us, everything. Because see, even though they had an agenda back then, they still maintained this nuclear family unit where there's a father, a mother that's a woman born at birth, a girl, and acknowledges that, okay? And the father, which Arthur's dad, is a businessman and a baker. So we're going to do this real fast. Let's do it.
My latest creation. It's bold, risky. No other chef has dared to combine what I have combined. Cinnamon toast souffle. The only problem is getting them out of the toaster. Like all great inventors, Galileo, the Wright brothers, I'm used to setbacks. I'm also used to my experiments being misunderstood. For dessert, chunky pudding balls. Anyone for cranberry prune crumble?
I don't like broken food. Shouldn't you be encouraging us to snack on vegetables?
Oh, it's delicious.
And that's the wife, obviously. The kids, they wasn't down with it. They wasn't even trying to hear it. But that's the wife. And the wife, and she's a perfect portrayer of what a wife is. You know? She may, I mean, like, obviously, okay, well, she's, like, you know, today's feminism will say, ooh, nigga, this is disgusting. What is wrong with you? Why would you do that to your children? What's wrong with it? This is this. I hate it. But she went along with it, even though she knew it was like she gonna pull him aside later on. Like, hey man, this ain't cutting it. Don't ever serve this again. You know what I mean? But she held her tongue because the kids were there. Okay, we're going to delve into this.
Oh, well, if Da Vinci could deal with it, so can I. Oh, Arthur, just in time. I need someone to taste this. Arthur?
Dad's dessert dilemma.
So we're going to jump a little bit. All right, we're going to jump a little bit. Jump. We're going to jump.
That would help us learn better. And every birthday party needs cake and ice cream.
Cake.
To celebrate someone's birthday and not have cake seems disrespectful.
We can't disrespect Galileo.
All right, a birthday party it is.
You make ice cream. I'll bring cake.
My mom can make chocolate chip cookies.
Excellent. My
So for now, people who just, you know, whatever, you know, they're having some type of fiction birthday party for Galileo. Galileo is the person that discovered the universes and the stars and the alignment and all this and astrology and yeah, but that's for another video. This is for the fathers out there who this is how it was illustrated back in the 90s. Even animators, Mark Brown, I think that's his name, the creator of Arthur, he illustrated perfectly how a father is supposed to be with their son or daughter. And I think this was a real good treat. You know, we have to get back to basics. And the 90s was full of basics. That's why the smartest people were born between the late 80s and the mid 90s. But we'll keep continuing. Millennials.
treat to you is I'm cutting 5 questions off your quiz about Galileo.
I wish he was giving us peanut brittle instead.
Mom, we're having a class party tomorrow. I said you'd bake cookies.
Oh, honey, I have 3 deadlines I'm trying to meet.
Did someone mention baking?
No.
I'll bake you something.
Oh, you're not going to make anything weird, are you?
Weird? When have I ever made anything weird? Oops, gotta check my turnip muffins.
Oh.
Now, the fact that Arthur is like this falls back on the wife. The wife should have told him straight up, hey, you don't cook this for the family. You don't cook this for the household. Okay? this is not working. The kids don't like it. I don't like it, but I'm not going to disrespect you in front of the children and tell you your food tastes like a camel's ass. Okay? I'm not going to sit there and tell you that. So for him to keep thinking that his food is delicious, that's on the father now. The thinking that, oh, I've never made anything bad. And that's just male ego. You know what I mean? And look, I have no problem talking about male ego because I have my own male ego. You know what I mean? My son tells me all the time, Dad, do you mind doing something different with the food? And I was like, well, what's wrong with what I've been doing? He was like, well, Dad, it just doesn't taste right. I mean, you used to make it good. Just, make it happen. And I was like, son, you're right. I've been not lazy, but I've been caught up. And when I cook, I don't necessarily do the proper steps to it. So in this sense right here, the fact that the father has some type of delusion that his food is still good, and it may be good, but the wife was supposed to just pull him aside and tell him, hey, stop cooking like this. But who knows? The show has to go on. This is why the show is what it is. Let's do it.
Don't worry, Arthur. Your dad will come up with something very unique.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yep. And that's the wife having his back because they're husband and wife. She know that mug. She know he can cook and he can bake. She know that. But, as fathers, we like to impress our children. We like to make our children feel like they can rely on us at all times. And I'm going to keep going because it's a really it's fun, man. This is good. I like it. I like doing content like this. We're going to continue.
And here it is.
What is it?
Honey cake in the shape of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Galileo, Italy, get it?
But I said I'd bring cookies, not a whole tower of pizza.
Arthur?
It's nice, Dad. Thanks.
And see, at that point, he knows it's good. See, the father, he is going to experiment with his family because it's his family. A lot of people say, well, he's not supposed to do it. He's not going to eat that. You're not supposed to be cooking that. Let me tell you something. If my wife, my kids, if I can't cook for them, if I can't try something new with them, and I say, hey, try this. There's plenty of times where I gave my son something and he was like, no, I don't like it. And then I had to dress it up more. I had to do this, I had to do that. Everybody does that in their family. There's no shame in it. So now Arthur, he's going through something where man, this is going to taste like the food my dad is always trying to shove down my damn throat.
What is it? It seems to be glorifying poor architecture.
Finally, something I don't want to eat.
I give this cake and its owner a D. D for this.
Wow. Yeah. So that's how that goes. So we're gonna go to the second episode.
Oh, hello.
We're gonna go to the second episode. Excuse me. Check this out. So we're going to pick up where we left off.
I've never seen anything like this.
Now, as they portrayed, this is the teacher, Mr. Ratburn. If anyone can remember, they brought Mr. Ratburn out as a homosexual, and he had a homosexual wedding. This particular episode took place in the 90s. So since Arthur is still on and being viewed by kids everywhere, this teacher, Mr. Ratburn, the creator or the writers of this show decided to make him a homosexual. And I believe that, they were already working into that. I believe Mark Brown, the creator of Arthur subliminally made Mr. Ratburn a homosexual, but just not outward. Everything about him screams. Now I'm looking at it as a grown man. Everything about Mr. Ratburn character screams homosexuality. Not afraid to start new things, right? Give me 1 second, guys. You, bro, I'm actually doing a video right now. Can I call you back?
Okay.
All right. He said, okay. All right. That's my other brother. But that's for another video. Let's get to it.
What is?
Yeah, he's still going through the times of everybody thinking like, oh my, they don't like my dad's cooking. They're not gonna like it. They don't like it. They're not gonna like it. I'm gonna be embarrassed.
This is delicious.
Huh?
Who brought this cake?
I did. My dad made it.
I want some.
Is there a party?
Now, where'd she come from? She drawing. She came out of nowhere. Look at that. Look, she's like, hey.
Is there a party?
Yeah, it is.
Try
They
the cake
eating
Arthur's mother made.
they eating Arthur Dad cake.
Yummy! I'd love a cake like this to serve my class after our sing-along.
My dad can make it, no problem.
Oh, Arthur, you're a sweetheart.
Everyone loved it. I brought the most popular dessert.
That's great, Arthur.
Miss Sweetwater liked it so much, I said you'd make one for her class sing-along.
That's wonderful. What?
How come Arthur got cake and I didn't?
You peep that? He just automatically just invited his dad into the whole bakery thing, right? For all the students. So let's go.
I'm in school too. Giving some students cake and not others is against the law.
If you want a cake for your school, DW, I'll make you one. I'm a hint.
And don't get it twisted. That did wonders for his, not even ego, that just did wonders for him as a father. And letting him know that, like, wow, okay, people, like, I do this for a living, but I'm glad that I can make my son happy, right? I'm glad that his friends see me as a hit, right? But let's continue.
Beautiful cake was brought to us by Arthur Reed in Mr. Ratburn's class.
I have an important note to deliver. Be right back.
And see, he drawing. We already know he going. He going wherever that cake is.
Arthur, what are you doing?
I thought you might want to see the spring reading list. Oh, are you having cake?
Please,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we know what Mr. Ratburn is all about now. So we're going to fast forward a little bit.
Performing is hard. We need the kind of energy. Performing is, can't you?
Another?
Dad, you can make dessert for our band recital tomorrow, can't you?
Another dessert?
Performing is hard. We need the kind of energy you can only get from sugar.
I have tons of orders to fill today.
Please, everyone wants your desserts. You're more popular than Bionic Bunny.
Really? Well, then...
Great. There are 20 of us in the band. That's probably one cake. And maybe like 2 more for the audience? Thanks, Dad.
Audience?
he's getting a bit carried away.
I suppose. It's just that a couple of days ago, I couldn't even get him to take one bite of my chocolate-dipped ham. Now, it's only a few more desserts. I can handle that. I guess.
Now, his wife was on point for saying what she said. Like, hey, he getting a little out of pocket. You might want to bring him in. But see, as a father, we want to be able to impress our kids. We want to be able to let our kids know, hey, I'm the man in your life before you get another man or wife in your life. Let me strike that, reverse, pause. A father to his daughter would say, hey, I'm the man in your life until you end up being with another man. And then I entrust that man with you. Okay? To a mother, the mother is the woman in the son's life until that boy grows up to be a man to one day want to be with a wife. But see, when it comes to a father and his family, when he has a girl and a boy and a wife, and, you know, apparently the mother works too, but this guy's a baker, okay? So when it comes to Arthur's dad, he simply wants to impress his kid. But now things are getting a little bit out of whack.
Yes? Arthur's 3 cakes and the Elks Club beef stroganoff and raspberry jelly rolls.
Yeah, so he's going through it now. He's going through it now because he's going through it now, and he's like, man, I can't keep doing this. I'm putting too much on my, on my plate. And as much as I want to impress my son, as much as I want him and his friends to like what I'm doing or whatever it is that I'm doing, right? That's what it is. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit into the future. These are the things that you want to pick apart. So he ended up making the food. All right, let's go back. Arthur's dad ended up making the food.
Why? Dad loves it. He said so.
He's been working really hard. He wants to do all these things for you, but do you think it's fair to ask him to do so much extra work?
No. I'll wait a while before I ask him to make any more desserts.
And see, that's what I'm saying. And the wife, the role of the wife was looking out for him once again, looking out for the husband. Hey, you know your dad works really hard. He wants to be able to do all this for you. Now, this is for just the nuclear family. Okay, I know we got different types of modern day families, liberal families, whatever. But I'm talking to the nuclear family. Men that want to start a family with the traditional wife, playing the traditional roles, with the 2.5 kids, whatever. This is the demographic that I'm talking to about. So Arthur basically was trying to ask his dad for more deliveries, more cakes. His mom curbed him and said, hey man, relax. Your pop's in there doing not only your orders, but he's doing 10 other orders. So we're going to continue about what's going to happen.
I've waited an hour and a half. That should be long enough. 4 cakes, 6 pies, and a sachet of torty. That'll stop old Brain's ice cream dead in its tracks.
You said the food for our party would be ready at 4 o'clock. It's 4. I don't see any food.
I'm running a little behind schedule, Ed. I had a special cake order to do last night. I'll have everything done in 2 hours, I promise.
I hope so. Otherwise, I'll have to take my business elsewhere.
What's wrong? Dad got behind in his work doing my cakes.
And yeah. So now he sees like, wow, my dad actually really works. Wow. And see, so right there, but see, Arthur had to see that. He had to witness that. He had to witness that, hey, my dad is behind in his work because he was doing something for me. And I know, like I said, I know Mother's Day is coming up, but every chance I get, I like to talk about the fathers because I myself am a father, of course, obviously. And that's what I want to do. Okay?
And now Mr. Crosswire's mad.
So we're going to go to the next one.
Dad might lose his business. Lose his business? We'll have no money. We'll lose our house and end up on the street. Mr. Crosswire's business, not Dad's catering business. We'll have almost no money. Our furniture will end up on the street.
Now, Mr. Crosswire is obviously a big client of Arthur's dad. So even at a young age, Arthur understood what it meant to be in business with big time clients. You see what I'm saying? And people understand that. So, spare me the whole thing where kids are just kids and it is what, no. Kids understand business. They understand it, and that's what this show was trying to portray. It was portraying. Kids understand more. They're in hindsight. Okay? We're gonna play this real fast.
Street. What will I do? I need these desserts. Throw it away. Your crazy demands will destroy us. Give it.
And you know what? She's very. I mean, obviously, it's a TV show, cartoon animated, but she's very right. Yeah, Arthur, he's on that clout high. He's getting high off of his father's clout, his father's bakery, and he loves the attention. He loves the fact that people love him. But see, what Arthur's not putting into perspective is that, hey, people like your dad's cooking, your dad's baking. And the only reason why your dad's even doing this, and mind you, the school's not paying his father to do any of this. And I get it. I'm reaching, I get it. So what I'm trying to tell fathers out there, when you want that cookie cutter lifestyle, like right here, 2.5 kids, whatever, when you want that, you have to work for that. Okay? We're going to continue.
What's going on?
Arthur ruined your business. Put him on the street first. I was just using your desserts to make everyone like me. I'm sorry I made you get behind in your work.
You know I'll do anything to help you if I can. But I'd prefer if you ask me, not tell me. That's how a family works. We cooperate with each other, right?
You're right, Dad. I wish there was a way I could make it up to you.
Well, actually, I could use a hand right now. Do you have time to help me?
Sure, me too. Even though this is all Arthur's fault.
So I'm gonna end it right there. The main thing about this video, I like, well, Sam B, what are you doing, man? What are you doing over there? The main thing about this video is that fathers, you are the man of your household, because God wants that. That's the hierarchy that he wants. And see, there's a lot of people out here that want to let the kids run the household. They want to let the wife run. And look, and this is why I brought the wife into it too. Even though the wife of Arthur's dad, Arthur's mother, even though she had her own business and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it right now. Actually, Dad, she still had his back. She was like, son, stop bothering your dad. Or you should ask your dad, stop demanding things, because she knows how hard he works. Okay? So, like I said, I know this is Mother's Day coming up, but I'm not into the mediocrity. At any given time, women, they have it all planned out. It's all there for them. They love it. Society is built for women, because society was built by lesser men. That's why this video ties in with Andrew Tate. Yeah, I know, it's animated. What are you talking about, Sam B? You stupid. You stupid. No, it's not about me being stupid. It's about me thinking three-dimensionally what's going on in this world. Okay? And that's really what it's all about. If you want to be a real man, all you got to do is be a real man. Listen to the hierarchy. Read the scriptures. Okay? Because let me tell you something. People like Andrew Tate, they're going to be who they are. But see, you as a man, You as a man, you have to make your own mark with your own kids. Okay? And no one else, no other human being is better than the father. Because see, the father starts the family. We live in a society right now where the woman is encouraged to end the family. Why is that? Because we have lesser men raising and cultivating this society. People that have already given over ill will to the powers that be to make all this happen. Fathers, if you want to be a strong father, you have to put your foot down. You got to tell your son, your daughter, what stop to get off at. Okay? There's so much in the news, and, you know, I'm thankful that I'm actually able to have time to even do videos. So I'm going to do another video. I'm going to upload this, and I hope, you know, any father that's struggling, I hope this parody, this me going over the Arthur cartoon show, I hope this brings some type of clarity to your role as a father, young father, older father. Even I'm 35 years old, so I'm always looking for new information. All right, but look, I'm gonna keep it moving. This is the Tune Up Show. I appreciate everyone that listens, subscribes, like, share, and I'm out. Peace.